Did you know that Belgrade, the largest city in Europe without an operational metro system, has been planning an underground transit for over a century? Today, on Bors Transit, we'll uncover the fascinating and complicated history of Belgrade's elusive metro dream. Belgrade, Serbia's vibrant capital, faces daily transportation challenges. Despite its size and population of around 1.2 million people, the city has yet to complete a metro system, a fact that stands out among its European peers. In this video, we will explore why this is the case and dive into the decades of planning, debate, and near misses on the path to building Belgrade's metro. Our story begins as early as 1883, when two citizens requested permission to dig a tunnel for a passenger and freight rail, foreshadowing the ambition for a modern transit system. Even then, Belgrade's leaders debated projects that could have made it the world's first metro city. By 1892, Belgrade's tram system was up and running, gradually electrified and expanded. Before World War II, the tram network catered to over 85% of city transport needs, with an impressive 80 kilometers of tracks supporting millions of riders, showing just how crucial reliable public transport was and still is to city life. Over the years, urban plans called for rail tunnels to ease congestion and connect key city points. As Belgrade's population grew, so did the recognition that metro systems became not just beneficial but essential in large cities. The first formal plans for a regional metro appeared in year 1950. Ambitious subsequent proposals included up to 5 metro lines and 4 regional metro lines by the 1970s. Expert studies in 1968 laid out exact metro routes, stops, and technical details. Yet each time momentum stalled, whether from financial, engineering, or political barriers. A wave of comprehensive research in the 1970s brought optimism. Urban planners and engineers presented detailed maps, cost analysis, and simulations promising economic advantages, smoother commutes, and revitalized neighborhoods. Some projects even started tunneling and bridge construction. However, as global and local circumstances shifted, priorities changed, and the metro's progress came to a halt. Debate over the metro's necessity intensified. Some favored expanding trams and buses due to lower costs, while metro advocates had argued that only underground rapid transit could solve Belgrade's worsening urban sprawl and pollution. Large-scale projects were frozen, resumed, and ultimately replaced with buses, with plans for lighter rail systems that still failed to materialize. Despite some construction, including subway-like railway stations and tunnel networks, plans for full metro never took off. Political turnover, war, financial crisis, and shifting public policies all contributed to delays. Even public funding efforts in the 1980s couldn't overcome the mounting technical and political challenges. In recent years, Belgrade's need for efficient public transport has become more pressing than ever. And after decades of planning and delays, construction on the Belgrade Metro finally began in 2021. Supported by major national contracts and partnerships, including technical expertise from global leaders and significant financing, the Metro project aims to transform the city's transportational landscape. Ambitious network planned to eventually include 3 lines covering about 60 kilometers and serving 61 stations, will deliver fast, safe, and modern travel across Belgrade and its suburbs. While the project's progress has been slower than hoped, mainly due to bureaucratic hurdles, frequent changes in planning documents, and ongoing financial and geopolitical challenges, tunnel boring machines are now expected to arrive in 2026 to start the most crucial construction phase. The revised timeline sets full completion for the first line no earlier than 2030 to 2033, but many hope the metro will drastically improve mobility and quality of life in Serbia's capital. Today, Belgrade remains an outlier. Every other major European capitals have built extensive metro networks, while Belgrade's residents rely on congested mix of trams, buses, and surface rail. The city's continuing struggle illustrates the complex interplay between vision, planning, and the realities of political decision-making. Belgrade's century-long journey to build a metro system teaches us that the public transport mega projects require more than just will and planning. They need stable institutions, financing, and long-term commitment. The city story is a cautionary tale, and its future still holds hope that one day the long-awaited metro will finally arrive. If you found Belgrade's story surprising or know of other cities struggling with ambitious transit projects, share your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe for more deep dives into the world's urban mysteries, vehicle videos, and many other transit videos. Dive near misses of. Our story begins as showing just how crucial urban plans called for rail tunnels. Debate over the metro's necessity intensified. Urban sprawl and pollution. Ultimately replaced with buses with while the projects frequent changes in planning, tunnel boring machines to start the most but many hope that the metro come on, get it right, fuck's sake.